Hi Commanders, today I'm going to show you the exploration build for the Mandalay. I've got up on the screen EDSY, which is the Elite Dangerous Shipyard, and if you want to access it yourself, then the link is in the description. Just to give you a quick oversight of the interface, in the center here, which I'm highlighting with the cursor, you can see the modules that I'm incorporating into the vessel. On the left hand side you have the options that are available for each of the slots, and on the right hand side you can see the stats for each of those slots. Along the bottom you can see the overall stats for the ship. So you'll notice that the hard points are all empty. That's because I don't see the point of carrying weapons when if I encounter a pirate or another player, I'm going to run. Utility mounts, I couldn't find any that were useful for an exploration, so I'm leaving those empty too. In the core internals we have in the armor, lightweight alloy, heavy duty and deep plating for engineering. For the power plant we're putting a 4A in, and we're having that at low emissions and stripped down. The thrusters we're making 4D, and we're going to put them as dirty tuning and drag drives for the engineering. We're going to put a 5A frame shift drive SCO with increased range and mass manager on it. Now I actually have the pre-engineered version, which has a higher optimized mass, which gives me a greater jumping distance and greater range. Then there's the 4D life support, that's lightweighted, a 4A power distributor, engine focused and stripped down. Then we have a 5D sensors, that's the lightest and lightweight. I've left the fuel tank unchanged. Moving on to the optional internals, we've put the largest fuel scoop in at 6A. We have a 5H Guardian frame shift drive booster, which is giving us the extra 10 light years jump distance. We are going with the 4D shield generator, enhanced low power and stripped down. You could get away with a 3D if you wanted. We've got a cargo rack. We've got 2 AFMUs, auto field maintenance units. One of them to repair the other modules, and the second one because an AFMU can't repair itself, so it's to repair the other AFMU. Then we move on to the planetary vehicle hangar, which has its SRV for getting around on the planet. We have next the repair limpet controller. We don't carry limpets as such, but when I'm out in the field, will generate them if I need them to repair the hull. Must make sure that you carry enough material to be able to engineer the limpets. Next we have the detailed surface scanner. An ordinary one will do. I actually have the pre-engineered version, which allows me to map a planet with fewer probes. Finally we have the advanced docking computer. Definitely not an essential, you don't need it, but I find it quite useful. And that's the build. I will just very quickly go through the limited engineering options. I'm not going to go through them all because they're almost identical, except that I've removed all the engineering add-ons to them. except the FSD, which I recommend you at least unlock engineering to the point where you can do increased range and mass manager, and you do the minimum for the Guardian shift drive booster as well. There are plenty of videos online on those two. I might even do a couple myself. Just to show you finally one other variation, which is my own, I actually have a 2A power plant. I have to manage the power very carefully. I also have the 3D shield generator, so I'm a bit lighter and therefore have a quite high jump distance. And I just thought you might like to see it. And that is it, we're finished. Thank you very much. Goodbye.